less than 2 months away from the US presidential polls, and the race between the Democrats and the Republicans, it has started heating up. On WION Decodes today, we will tell you how the race to the White House is shaping up. Since US President Joe Biden's exit from the race to the White House and Vice President Kamala Harris's entry into the race, the dynamics of the 2024 race to the White House has shifted. And we have numbers to prove that. Latest polls suggest that Harris has surged past Trump and has taken a lead of 13%. It also seems like there is a renewed energy among the Democrats after almost a month of wrangling over Biden's fitness and ability to sustain his campaign. Not only this, the US Vice President has also ticked off another all-important milestone by sitting down for her first televised interview with CNN. However, Harris still has her task cut out for her. Despite being ahead in the race, she cannot afford to get comfortable just yet. While Harris has outlined her policies, she perhaps has not spoken about how she plans to implement them. Harris and her team will also have to clean up her response as to why she changed her position on fracking, switching from being against fracking to being in favor of it.
So what I'm going to be rolling out next week is basically a tax credit for startups, for small businesses. We're starting out.
Yes.
Half of America's working population either owns, runs, or works in a small business. I mean, when we think about strengthening the economy as a whole, not to mention really investing in like the ambition and the dreams. I mean, that's all of that is what you guys are doing. And creating dreams in the process,
Absolutely.
Right?
Talking about a rival now, Republican presidential nominee Donald Trump, who has outperformed Harris on key issues like the US economy and inflation, where he's leading by 8 points in each of these categories. Trump has also a 9-point lead over Harris on handling US-Mexico border. Apart from his policies, the Red Camp has also intensified personal attacks on Harris in recent weeks. Well, after questioning Harris's race, Trump has now called the Democratic presidential nominee defective.
She's defective. She's a defective person. And we don't need another defective person as President of the United States. We just had that.
Trump has consistently launched personal attacks on Harris, especially as her political prominence has grown since she rose to the top of the Democratic ticket in recent weeks. Meanwhile, in response to Trump's remarks, Harris has brushed off his comments, stating that it is the same old tired playbook. Despite all the rhetoric and accusation being spewed, let's now take a look at what the Americans are concerned about. Number one, social security. It is one issue that tops the list. A study by the US Government Accountability Office stated that Social Security provides cash benefits to over 66 million American retirees, and it makes up a substantial portion of their monthly retirement income. Number two, crime rates in the US. A study by the Pew Research Center has shown that 6 in 10 US adults, that is around 58% of the American population, believe that reducing crime should be one of the president's biggest priorities. Number three, unemployment. According to data by the US Bureau of Labor released in August 2024, the national unemployment rate rose by 0.2% over to 4.3%. Number four, healthcare. According to research carried out by the Commonwealth Foundation Healthcare, spending in terms of per person continues to be far higher in the US as compared to other countries. Despite all of this, the US is the only country that does not have a universal health coverage. Well, as both campaigns intensify their efforts, the upcoming weeks will be crucial in assessing whether Harris could sustain her lead or would Trump make a comeback. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below.